Thank you. General Klotz, I'd like to begin my question with you. Regarding the new technology transfer mechanism in the agreed minute, how would the new process affect the existing technology transfer authorization process under the 810 authorization? Would the agreed minute supplement or replace the 810 authorization?
Mr. Chairman, in fact, the 810 authorization process is already a very rigorous review process in which, as the Secretary of Energy considers each of the applications for the transfer of technology, we go and work very, very closely with the other departments, Department of State, Department of Commerce, Nuclear Regulatory Commission, Department of Defense, and we also consult very closely with the intelligence community. Recall that the Department of Energy is part of one of the 17 organizations that's part of the intelligence community, and we draw upon the intelligence expertise resident within our national labs. So that process will continue to be followed for all applications under the 810 process.
My understanding is that under the new agreement that these transfers are authorized by the agreement itself. Previously, DOA shared these requests as well as any decisions you made on them with Congress. Is that, my understanding is that process is being streamlined and altered pretty dramatically. Is that not a correct understanding?
Well, to address the issue of streamlining, we have gone through a number of steps in the past several months in response to direction from Congress, in response to a report rendered by the GAO to make the process for 810 applications more efficient and more transparent. One of the issues that has been a problem in slowing down that process has been the need for approval of each application, the requirement for the Department of State to go to whatever country that we are considering a 123 agreement with to get a non-proliferation assurances. What this particular agreement does is to wrap those non-proliferation assurances into the 123 agreement. In effect, it escalates it from the 810 process into the 123 process, so the non-proliferation assurances are moved to that level of a state-to-state agreement. So with that, we will still go through the very rigorous, robust vetting of each and every 810 application through the interagency process, which, as I said, includes all of the national security agencies as well as the Department of Commerce and the Nuclear Regulatory Commission.
I just have a concern that given their likely violation of their pledge not to divert U.S. civilian technology for military purposes under the existing 123, maybe we should be tightening the tech transfer authorizations rather than streamlining them as in the agreed minute. That's my concerns. And I'm going to yield to Mr. Keating for any questions he might have.